Hi guys, welcome to this week's episode of Miss Planet. We are so glad you could join us. So we have a request from a community member and her name is Joanne and she writes, "Hi Miss Planet." Hi Joanne. I found this arch floral arrangement that I would like to recreate. It's for a first communion. I wanted to use it as a picture station. Can you please help me recreate this at a reasonable budget? Absolutely, Joanne. Not only are we going to recreate it, we're going to recreate it using a lot of Dollar Tree items like these pool noodles. I know you never thought. They come in handy for $1.25. We are going to take your idea and just turn it upside down. In addition to using the pool noodles, we're going to use Dollar Tree hula hoops. They are just fantastic, and at $1.25, you cannot beat the budget. So, with that being said, let's get started with this week's project, Dollar Tree hula hoop and pool noodle backdrop. All right, guys, let's go. So our first step is going to be to spray paint our hula hoops to transform them for our backdrop. You can pick any color spray paint you would like. Now this next step is an option specifically if you're going to use your backdrop outside. I create bases for them. So to do that, I have pre-screwed my wood plank, and don't worry, all of the links to all the supplies are in the description right below this video. And then I go ahead and take two 1.5 inch screws and I just screw it into my base. Now to make it look more decorative and to connect it with the decor that we're going to put on the actual backdrop, I'm going to score this little round foam disc, again from Dollar Tree, and I'm going to place it right on top of my hula hoop where I have attached it to my wood base. Very simple. Cut out a little groove, put a little hot glue, attach it, and you're ready to add your decor. So before we move on, I want to show you what we're going to use to attach our hula hoops to our frame, and they are anchor ties. Super simple, and they hold up to 50 pounds. So we had to move outside because frankly, I did not have enough room inside of my home studio. So as you can see, I've snapped together my backdrop frame, which is super simple to do. It took me all of 5 minutes. The frame itself, I purchased it for a little under $35, and it comes in handy with all kind of events. So I spray painted two 28 hula hoops and two 20-inch hula hoops, and I'm attaching them to my backdrop frame using zip ties, okay? Or anchor ties, however you want to call it. And they're super simple to use, although, you know, the hula hoops can try to get away from you. It is important to use anchor ties on two ends of the hula hoop, making sure it's securely attached to your frame. And then you can just layer the 20-inch hula hoop right on top of it, again, with your anchor ties. Now that our base is done, let's add those beautiful flowers. Our first step is to attach our chiffon chair sashes. They have so many uses, they're very versatile. So all I'm simply doing is looping it through one of my connector points, and I'm simply draping it on top of my wire frame, and I'm going to tuck it behind my hula hoop. So as you can see, I'm just tucking it behind my hula hoop and making a very simple loose knot. You don't have to make the knot tight because it is already secured as you loop it through either one of your twist ties or between your wire frame and your hula hoop. And then you're just going to let it drape naturally. So before we get started with our flower arranging, I just wanted to simply show you what a finished product looks like. It is absolutely stunning. So what are we waiting for? Let's get to those flowers. We're going to continue draping our chiffon chair sash. We're going to have 3 on each side. So this is our first one for our opposite side. We're using the same exact steps that we used for our first side. So we're back inside the studio so I can show you how to prepare the pool noodles that we got from the Dollar Tree. So I'm using 2 sizes. I'm using a 24-inch long piece of pool noodle, that's a mouthful, and a 12-inch piece of pool noodle. So the 24-inch is going to go on our larger hula hoop and the 12-inch will go on our smaller hula hoop. Now you can cut it whatever sizes fit your needs, so you're not married to those particular sides. Now, since we have the opening we've cut with our foam cutter, you just wrap it around your hula hoop and make sure you twist it so that the slit is all the way to the back. You're just going to repeat those steps with the larger piece of pool noodle. Now remember, you can place your pool noodle wherever you would like your flower arrangement to be. I simply do it on the outside because it's a wonderful frame for what Joanne's going to use it for, which is a picture station. Now it's time to add our greenery and our flowers. You can always add a dab of hot glue to the end of your stems before placing them in your pool noodle for extra stability and security. Well, Joanne, how did we do? I hope it fits your vision. We created this beautiful backdrop for right at $100. And I want to tell you an option you can do. If you're using your backdrop for inside your home, you can just take the hoops and use command hooks and hang the hoops directly on your wall, saving you even more money. That would probably cut the whole thing down to right at about $40. You can do this. If you like this project, please like us. Subscribe so you can be the first to know when our projects are posted. And if you would like an extra special notification, click on that little bell right there in the corner and you'll get a notification the moment our posts are live. You can also follow us on our social media, and that would be Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Pinterest. And if you have not already signed up for your Rakuten account, I do not know what you're waiting for. They're formerly known as Ebates, and it saves you money and is absolutely free. You sign on, there's a link right down in the description. When you're ready to shop, sign on to your account, then find your vendors, make your qualified purchases, and receive a check at the end of the month. It's just that simple. Well, guys, as always, our time goes by so fast. I had an absolute blast this week showing you some tips and tricks to create this beautiful backdrop. It can be used, it's so versatile and can be used in so many different ways. And sometimes I look at it and go, wow, that costs $100. It just amazes me. So I hope it amazes you as much as it does me, how your dollars can stretch. We just love hanging out with you. And if you want to hang out with us some more, head on over to our website, MissPlanIt.com, where we have more wonderful cost-saving tips and all of the written and picture instructions for almost all of our projects. So head on over there and check out our website. We also want to thank you for choosing to watch us on YouTube. We know you have so many options, and we do not take it lightly that you chose us to spend time with. Well, until next time, I want you to always remember, when every penny counts, you can count on MissPlanIt. Please take care of yourself. We'll see you soon. God bless.